What does it really take for a company to last 100 years? Is it just being smart with money, or is there something deeper going on? Well, we're about to dive into the story of Fucheng, a company where the secret to a century of success is literally written right into its name.
Okay, so this right here is the key to everything. Fucheng, or Hechang. It isn't just a name, it's basically a formula. He means harmony, a real balance between people, nature, and the business itself. And Chang, that means prosperity. The whole philosophy is right there in those two characters. True, lasting prosperity only comes from harmony. It's way more than a brand name, it's a mission statement.
And that mission came directly from the founder himself, Xiao Wanhyong. His personal motto, as you can see, wasn't about the bottom line. It was about purpose. Give back more. Don't take personal gains and losses too seriously. That mindset shaped every single thing the company did, and it all started with his own pretty incredible journey.
So, let's go back, way back to the very beginning. This isn't just a business story. It's a story that starts with real hardship and a journey that crossed oceans. Look at the timeline here. The sheer determination is amazing. He was born into poverty in China, and at just 16 years old, he arrives in Malaya. Think about that. Then, only 7 years later, at 23, he's not just working for someone, he's founding his own company. That kind of drive is just extraordinary.
And believe me, this was no overnight success. Fucheng literally started in a simple tinware shed, making and selling tools for rubber estates. But the real turning point, the thing that was both a huge task and a huge opportunity, came after World War II. He wasn't just running a business anymore. He was a key part of helping rebuild an entire city. So how does a tiny little shed grow into a major business group? Well, the secret wasn't just in what he was doing, but in the unwavering principles of how he did it. What you're looking at here is a masterclass in smart evolution over a century. Every single step was a logical, clever response to the times. He started with hardware, then pivoted to construction when the country needed it most. After that, he rode the huge wave of rubber and palm oil, and then, finally, moved into property development and finance. He wasn't just reacting to the market, he was anticipating it. That is long-term vision, plain and simple. And through all those changes, through every single decade, two things were constant: sound management and just unwavering honesty. You can imagine how that built a reputation that money just can't buy. In the business world, that kind of integrity isn't just a nice-to-have virtue, it's a massive strategic asset. It's exactly what got them the big contracts and partnerships that fueled all that growth. But here's the thing, for Xiao Wanhyong, all of this success, it wasn't the end goal, not even close. It was just the beginning. It was the fuel for his real purpose, giving it all back to the community that helped him build everything in the first place. Now, to really get a handle on his commitment, let's just look at the numbers. In 1978, he donated 200,000 ringgit to expand a local high school. Now, that might not sound like a crazy amount today, but back then, that was a massive sum of money. A truly transformative gift that funded a whole new building for vocational education. And he was just getting started. He then donated, get this, 24 acres of his own land. This piece of land became the foundation for Southern University College, which was Malaysia's first ever community-funded private university. Just let that sink in. He wasn't just funding a building. He was creating an institution that would go on to educate generations of people. You can see that his passion for education was a theme that ran through his entire life. From founding a school all the way back in his hometown in China, to funding halls and foundations in Malaysia, to supporting his own Hakka cultural community, the pattern is crystal clear. Build success and then use that success to lift up everyone around you. You see, a legacy built on giving back doesn't just fade away, it evolves. So, the question is, how is that spirit being carried forward today, 100 years later? Well, the leadership has been passed down from the founder, Xiao Wanhyong, to his son, KK Xiao,
and now to the current generation. The faces have definitely changed, but those founding principles of harmony and integrity, they're still the guideposts for the whole company. And in what I think is a really beautiful tribute, the family transformed the founder's old home into the Xiaowanhyong Heritage House. But here's the cool part. This isn't about preserving the past behind glass. It's about making his legacy a living, breathing part of the community's future.
And when they say living legacy, they really mean it. This is no dusty, quiet museum. The Heritage House is this vibrant hub of activity. They're hosting festivals, teaching Hakka dialect classes, and bringing people together for concerts and celebrations. It's the founder's spirit of community, but made tangible and accessible for everyone. Brings us right back to where we started, looking at this incredible journey. From a humble tin shed to a lasting institution, we can finally answer that first question. What does it truly take to build something that lasts not just for a lifetime, but for generations to come?
Well, it all seems to come down to these three pillars. Harmony, used as a business strategy, integrity as the bedrock foundation of trust, and community as the ultimate return on investment. This isn't just the story of Fo Chung. It's a powerful blueprint for building anything that's meant to last. And maybe, just maybe, it's a reminder that true, enduring prosperity is never, ever built alone.